You ever wonder why the moment you decide to level up, your whole life suddenly turns into a war zone? You were just out here minding your business, healing your inner child, drinking your alkaline water. Now your sleep's jacked, your friends feel off, and every little thing is triggering you like you signed up for a cosmic boot camp. Welcome to spiritual warfare. This isn't paranoia, it's pattern recognition. Because once you start breaking out of the matrix fights back like a jealous ex with Wi-Fi passwords, emotional damage, and just enough screen grabs to be annoying. And don't get it twisted, this isn't about demons under your bed or holy water in a squirt gun. This is psychological. This is energetic. This is surgical. And the real battlefield is your mind. But the war, that's for your soul. The goal of spiritual warfare is simple. Control. Control over your thoughts, your beliefs, your energy, your direction. It's not always about blood and guts. It's about distortion. Make you forget who you are. Make you trade intuition for insecurity. Make you doubt your power, mistrust your mission, and ultimately self-sabotage. If they can't destroy you, they'll distract you. And if they can't distract you, they'll delay you until you forget you were ever dangerous in the first place. They'll feed you comfort until you confuse it for peace. They'll sell you chaos wrapped in normal and call it just part of growing up. You won't see change, just deadlines, drama, and dopamine loops. And that's the genius of it. If they can convince you to police yourself, they never have to lift a finger. Because the most effective warfare is the kind that makes you doubt there was ever a war to begin with. This is how the game works. 1. They hijack your thoughts. They don't have to break into your house. They just whisper doubts into your mind that sound like your own voice. Maybe I'm not ready. What if I'm just imagining things? 2. They loop your trauma. Old wounds become access points. That rejection at 7, that betrayal at 19, yeah, that's their way in. The loop plays, your vibe drops, and your soul takes a nap. 3. They isolate you, make you feel crazy, disconnected, too deep for the room. You withdraw. Then doubt creeps in. Then boom, mission aborted. 4. They fatigue you. Suddenly your body's tired. You're forgetful. Little annoyances pile up. Nothing feels aligned. You think it's just a bad week? Nope. It's energetic war. This is psychological warfare with spiritual consequences. And most won't even realize it's happening. Because when the attack feels like your own thoughts, you don't fight back. You comply. You start calling spiritual warfare just life. You call burnout being responsible. You call the numbing just how it is. But here's the truth. Anything that pulls you away from your power is not random. It's designed. It's targeted. Because a fully activated soul is a system threat. So the real question isn't, is this happening? It's, what are you doing about it? Let's be real. It's not just bad vibes. The ones behind it, inorganic forces, matrix mosquitoes, vibration vampires, matrix-coded parasites. They can't create, so they manipulate. Man, I gotta put that on a t-shirt. They feed on confusion, chaos, compliance. Every time you settle instead of soar, people please instead of speak, numb out instead of heal. They get a short-term win. But here's the twist. Seers have tools too, not for attack, but for illumination. They hide in noise. We thrive in signal. they sow fear. We transmit resonance. See, their whole game depends on you forgetting who you are. Forgetting that your presence shifts timelines. That your voice breaks programming. That your light makes parasites scatter like roaches when the hallway light clicks on. We don't cast spells. We break them. With truth. With remembrance. With clarity that cuts like a blade. Because while they work in distortion, we work in frequency. So why does all this exist? Because you're dangerous. Your awakening is a threat. Your clarity is a weapon. Every layer you shed, every illusion you break, every time you choose to rise instead of retreat, you're becoming what they fear most. Unprogrammable. And once you're unprogrammable, you're uncontainable. They can't track a soul that's not running old code. You glitch the system every time you trust your inner knowing over outer noise. You become a living anomaly, a divine loophole, a frequency they can't hijack, decode, or mute. And that's the real reason they come so hard for you. Because deep down, they know you came to end the cycle, not just survive it. This isn't just energetic interference. It's soul training. Every test is a portal. Every setback is a mirror. Every attack is a signal that you're getting warmer. So if you've been feeling heavy, tired, disconnected, like you're walking through emotional quicksand, remember this. They only target the ones who matter. You're not crazy, you're awakening. You're not under attack because you're weak. You're under attack because you're becoming something they can't control. And once you make it through this, you don't just survive the war. You change the game. Stay sharp, stay sealed, stay sacred. Your soul didn't come this far to be dimmed. And the matrix didn't glitch because you're off track. It glitched because you're on fire. You are the signal. Keep moving like it. 1.